Hello everyone. We are going to read The Natures of Personal Reality, Chapter 1-1, The Living Pictures of the World. Okay, so on page 5, section 16, it says like the I rise out of the physical structure, the ego rises out of the structures of the psyche, so there is a difference between the I and the ego. The creative body consciousness creates the I, the creative inner psyche creates the ego. The body forms the I in the splendid wisdom of its great unconscious knowing. The psyche brings forth the ego that perceives psychologically as the I perceives physically. For section 613, on page 10, there is no other ways of changing physical events. It might help if you imagine an inner living dimension within yourself in which you create. In miniature, psyche forms all exterior conditions that you know. Simply put, you do exactly this. Your thoughts, feelings, and mental pictures can be called incipient exterior events. For in one way or another, each of these is materialized into physical reality. So even if you want to change the physical events in a certain direction, this is the best way and the fastest way. By changing your thoughts first, changing your thoughts, changing your feelings, changing your emotions, and you will see the physical world will change according to the intensities of your beliefs. For next page, your feelings have electromagnetic realities that rise outward, affecting the atmosphere itself. They group through attractions, building up areas of events and circumstances that finally collapse, so to speak, either in matter, as objects, or as events in time. And all the feelings are either feeling sad, feeling down, or feel happy. These kinds of feelings all have dimensional realities that could manifest in our physical world, and they would affect the atmosphere, the airs around us, so it has its own validity. The laws of attractions would group those feelings together and make it different clusters of electromagnetic realities. And next, the duration of an event or object in space or time is determined by the intensity of the thoughts or emotions that give it birth. So the more intense you feel toward a certain event, the more real you feel toward a certain outcomes, it's more probably that it will come into existence. On page 11, you react, therefore, not only to what is visible to your physical eyes in space, or to what is directly in front of you in time, but also to objects and events whose reality is still with you, though they may seem to have disappeared. Like you might react to certain feelings in the past, although it has long gone, but you might feel like agitated when you think of someone, something, some event, and that still has certain validities, certain realities in your life. Okay, page 12. And these feeling tones then pervade your beings. They are the forms your spirit takes when combined with flesh. From them, from their cores, your flesh arises. And this is a statement that explains how the realities come from. That is starting from the feeling tones and then mixed with the flesh, and we would have the physical experience that we have right now. And subsequently, this will explain what is feeling tone in sex material. So the feeling tones then is the emotion and fibers, the portions of your energy devoted to your physical experience. Now it flows into what you are as a physical being and materialize you in a world of seasons, space, flesh, and time. So we as individuals, as human beings, are the combinations of feeling tones and flesh in this three-dimensional world. And once you learn to get feelings of your own feeling tones, then you are aware of its power, strength, and durability, and you can, to some extent, ride with it into deeper realities of experience. Because if you are able to control the feeling tones of yourself, you are able to maybe predict the directions of your life, the directions of your physical experience. On page 14, the ego is the eye through which the conscious mind perceives, or the focus through which it views physical reality. So the ego's biceps, whereas is more like the most exterior layers of mind that is directed directly toward physical world, and other layers of minds are directed into other layers of the world. Right? And it's from your larger identities that you form the realities that you know. It is up to you to do this with joy and vigors, clearing your consciousness mind so that a deeper knowledge of your greater identities can form joyous expression in the world of flesh. Right, this is the chapter 1 of the nature of personal reality, and we are going to read you more. Stay tuned.